Amy Herbrink, and Nicole Santarella. All right, ladies, go get ready. We'll meet you up on the stage. All right, your 60-second challenge, your theme is family. I want to hear in your scene the best because I told you so ever from a parent to a child. Your time starts now. "15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please save to a PDF.
All right, it is the morning of the final day of Project Playwright. The final round performance is tonight. I have had a strange night. I was going a certain direction with a play. I wasn't feeling it, and I thought, I'm just exhausted, I'll sleep. So I went to bed around 1:30 or so, and I thought, well, okay, I'll get up at 6, or 4, rather. I thought I would, I went to bed around 1:30, and I thought, well, I'll get up at 4, and that'll give me enough time to finish. Instead, I woke up at 2:30, so about an hour later, and I thought, okay, time to work. And I just could not get myself to feel that play that I was writing. I have done, in this competition, a family drama, I've done comedy, I've done a whole bunch of family dynamics. I felt like I really needed to push myself and do something different. And I've had this kind of absurdist idea, taking the dynamics that the relational dynamics that I had developed in the first draft that I had been working on and putting them into a very strange, bizarre setting. I guess we can call it an absurdist play.
When I woke up this morning at like 2 o'clock in the morning, there was an email waiting for me that today's day was about absurdism, which made me wake up and start researching. So I've been researching absurdism for hours. I've actually directed absurdism a couple times, actually twice, also known as A Couple Times, and never on such a short schedule and on so little sleep. So, absurdly, I'll be directing absurdism today. Yay! And Michael's gonna win. So, not because I'm prideful as a director, but because I'm prideful as a director and I want Michael to win. No, that's not true. I just love Michael. And everybody's doing a great job. And, I mean, today is just about seeing all 3 really good plays because, obviously, all these playwrights are still here because they're awesome. Every playwright that was involved in this project was clearly awesome. So there's really no way to lose today. So I'm just going to kick back, relax, and try to figure out how to communicate absurdism to my directors and actually tell the story that Michael has written, which I have not yet read, instead of telescoping what absurdism or what the concept of his play is. So think Central Images. We'll see what happens. What's up?
This challenge, the way the challenge is black box family. So all you get are 4 chairs. That's the only furniture you're allowed on stage. Now you can have props. The thing about props is, you know, there's no place to put them. You can't bring a table on. You can't do, it's just 4, it's black box theater. Cool. Now, you can use the chairs any way you want. And what they were allowed to do is they could go anywhere they wanted to put these chairs.
And the Vicky one, I guess last night, it picked me in. So that was not any pressure.
Good got to be, I guess.
So I got information this morning before I met with my playwright, Vicky, that her script was 14 pages. So after yesterday's stress of trying to memorize 14 pages in a comedy, I was a little worried that we were going to try and memorize 14 pages in a drama.
All right, let's go back from the same place, from the entrance.
Luckily, she was open to some cuts, and we're going to make some cuts. I think we've already cut a page, so we will be working on that. The actors have had to put in a lot of work to get to a high level, and so we're hoping to not put so much undue stress on them. If we can get them memorized earlier, I've got a new approach today. I think I'm not going to break things down so much so early. I'm going to just try and get them off book as early as possible, so we can kind of fine tune in the afternoon as opposed to still working on memorizing in the afternoon.
F word.
He was going to say funny, right, Simon?
He was not. He was going to say fuck.
Mother!
This place is already paid for. So.
You should have thought of that before you started to plan a marriage.
Well, this place is way too big for just you anyway.
Okay, well, I have turned my script in, and it's all finished. It was pretty rough. Went to bed around 4 o'clock, got up again around 6, and reread the script, and it wasn't as bad as I thought, but it certainly wasn't as funny as it could be. And then, of course, in the last half hour before the scripts were due, I started thinking up the jokes. So I threw in what I could and figured out what it was about. Last week I leaned on Laverne and Shirley. This week it's Black Books, so we'll see if I manage to get that kind of humor.
She wanted to name our children after the 7 dwarves.
Or Nikki.
Okay, we were engaged, yes, but we were young and stupid.
Or Eleanor.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Jesus, Bernie. And now it's Rowena. Rowena.
Hold it, look. All right, I've known some women, that's my prerogative. But I didn't love any of them the way that I love you.
Well, today was good. It was really successful. I had Brian as my director again, and it went really well. And yeah, I'm just excited to see the show and see who wins. It'll be interesting to see what the turnout is. And I had a lot of fun working with all the actors that I worked with. I thought overall this was a really good experience. Brian was a lot of fun to talk to, as well as Pete. And both of them did a very good job with their scripts.
So stoked. Really, I am. This is the first time, I think, that while I've been working on a project, when I've approached it, it matches my expectations. I got the script, and when I looked at it, I was so confused by it, I think. And I think it's because I missed the complete point of this challenge, where it was supposed to be a certain way, and it's supposed to come full circle, and not a whole lot is supposed to happen. And so that really confused me, because then I thought, well, shoot, obviously I must be missing something in the script, because something has to happen. I mean, that's what scripts are based off, things that happen, but it's not. It's an interesting challenge. And also, I think that for the first time since I've been doing Project Playwright, that I have been able to play a completely different character from what I'm usually cast as here. Which I think is really fun for me as an actress, because then I get to play off of that. And so instead of being some stern, bitchy, sexually driven, lesbianatic, that's not even a word, but whatever, kind of creature, I get to play, you know, a more innocent, fun, quirky, younger 16-year-old girl, the youngest of 3 sisters, which is pretty cool. And I really love the way that Michael writes his scripts, because he has this keen ability to make the relationships of the characters so crisp and so clear that as an actress, when you're going about looking at a script, it's so easy to make choices and so easy to see where it's going, so you know where you can make your arcs and all that fun stuff. It's pretty cool. I don't know. He's got a talent, I will tell you that. He said he didn't start writing this one until 4 in the morning, and we had it in our hands at 8:30, and I'm ecstatic, because I couldn't be more excited to work on this project.
Here we are, minutes before the final performances of Project Playwright. I'm extremely excited. This experience has been wonderful. I've met so many amazing people. As far as my show tonight, considering what I came up with in a limited amount of time and the way it's been received by my actresses and my director, I am thrilled. I think I'm really proud of myself for pushing some boundaries and trying something new and learning so freaking much along the way. And I am really proud to just throw something out there that is unexpected. I don't think people would see that coming from me. And I think it's going to be cool and raise some eyebrows. Do I expect to win? I'm going to be honest with you, no. The play is not accessible, I think, and we have some trouble with the blocking sort of direction of it. It's going to be difficult for the audience to see it completely. So that is a ding against us. And I mean, frankly, Brian and Vicky are of course bringing their A game, and they're going to bring some pretty awesome scripts. So yeah, but regardless of all that, an amazing experience, frustrating at times. I've learned a whole lot, met some wonderful people, and can't wait to see tonight's performances.